Everybody, and happy Poke Monday. Today is maybe a great day. I mean, I don't want to speak too soon, but today is hopefully the day we get our 8th and final gym badge here in Pokemon White.
30 fewer than TS Dino Dance Tallarnian 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 Who's this
Bronny!
diva Talar OMG Talar
Look at all
Sword
these
Talar Oops
emotes.
Talar Hyper Tallarnian Tallarnian Talar Comfy Talar Waving.
Bronny, thank you so much for the 56-month resub. And during our starting soon screen, we had TS pop the 86-month resub. Thank you both so much for the support. I really appreciate it. Those are some big numbers, which means for some reason you've stuck around for quite a substantial amount of time, and I thank you very much for that. Enjoy your sub badge, your emotes, your ad-free viewing, and welcome back to the Pokemon White Nuzlocke. Yesterday on our last stream, we got our 7th gym badge, and we managed to beat back Team Plasma for the time being. Unfortunately, N has gotten his hands on one of the 2 legendary Pokemon, and he has challenged me to get my hands on the other. We've got the black stone, which houses the spirit of the Pokemon, but at this point, we still don't know exactly how to summon it. So for now, we're focusing on our gym challenge, which means tonight's stream is going to start off with us taking on gym number 8. We just made it to Opelucid City. We haven't had a chance to explore yet, so that's what we're going to be doing first. As well, I believe we might be able to access routes 9 and 10, or it might be 10 and 11. Either way, we're obviously going to make sure we get all the encounters that we can, get ourselves prepped and ready for this gym, because I think this is going to be a tough one. The 8th and final gym is the Dragon type gym, and we don't have anything that's particularly strong against Dragon, and as you guys know, Dragon is arguably the strongest type in Pokemon, so this should be quite a challenge. But first things first, let's make sure I say hello to everybody. I already said hi to TS and Bronny. Thank you both again for the resubs. Appreciate it. Hello, Kirky. Good evening. Hello, Dark Phoenix. Hi, Death. Hi, Meerkat. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you guys for stopping in. Appreciate it. Bronny's currently on a 20 stream watch streak. Let's go. Oh my goodness, Bronny. First the 56-month resub, now the 20 stream streak. Bronny's hitting all the milestones tonight. Meerkat says, Tiff, I've been watching your Escape from Ever After playthrough and I've been loving it. What a cute game. Gotta catch up though. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, Meerkat. I am loving Escape from Ever After so much. It's my newest Let's Play series over on my YouTube channel. Perfect opportunity to plug my content. There's the link in the chat. Escape from Ever After is a game that is heavily inspired by Paper Mario, one of my all-time favorite series. It's so cute. It's got such an interesting plot line. The fairy tale world is being taken over by a ruthless, soulless corporation, and we've got to take them down from the inside out. It's really cool. We've got 4 episodes up right now, so head on over to the YouTube channel and check those out. But I'm really glad to hear that you're enjoying it, Meerkat. The only thing legendary about N is how cringe he is. Oh, and I've said this before, N has a good heart. But he's clearly misguided, and I mean, Getsus has clearly been grooming him since childhood, so he literally has an excuse for why he's so misguided, but, yeah, we'll face him in battle eventually, and, hopefully that'll make him see reason, or at least back down from this crazy plan of his, but regardless, yeah, we've got to deal with Team Plasma at some point. Legendary cringe, you called? Hey, Rector, how are you? Happy Monday. The wife just asked me how many people are going to TalaraCon. I can only think of you, Alana, Euro, Rory, and Morgan. There are more of us, correct? I'm not sure exactly. There are a bunch of people who expressed interest, but I haven't gotten a confirmation on final numbers yet for TalaraCon. We've still got 2 months to go, so hopefully some other people will let me know that they're going soon. I'm doing really well tonight, Rector. Thank you for asking. It is Poke Monday, so we are back with some more of this Pokemon White Nuzlocke challenge. Yesterday, we finished stream just as we entered Opelucid City. So let's load in right now and check it out, shall we? But yeah, everyone go check out Rector Fire. Rector's going to be playing some Forza Horizon 6 soon. When that launches later this week, Rector informed us yesterday that he had purchased the, I believe you referred to it as the Big Dick Edition. So he's going to be playing the game a little bit early, and honestly, I can't wait to see you play some of the game, Rector. I'll be checking that out later this week for sure. Trainer tips. Mayor Dryden will teach you if he recognizes you as a strong trainer. Visit his home to learn the most powerful dragon-type move. Dryden is not only the gym leader, he's also the mayor? Huh. Seems like a little bit of nepotism maybe, but anyway. This place looks really cool. I really like the paved streets, all the trees, the architecture of the buildings. This is a cool village. 63, 64. Oh, I was counting all the kinds of props for musicals. I think there are about 100 different kinds. If you have a lot of props, it makes you want to put them on Pokemon. If you put props on Pokemon, it makes you want to participate in a musical. Don't you agree? I guess. Know what? I'm a huge musical fan. Oh, you have a prop case. You must be a huge musical fan too. Would you like a new prop to use? Yeah, I love free stuff. Sure. I'm so glad you're also a huge musical fan. I didn't say that. I said I'm a huge free stuff fan, but yeah, sure. Give me the gift box. Thank you. You know what? I'm a huge musical fan. Yeah, I think you already told me that. All right, maybe I'll come see you again later. Get more free stuff. This is just between you and me, okay? I'm really not very good as a trainer. Imagine meeting someone for the first time and then immediately being like, secret, between you and me, I suck. What a great opening line, my goodness. So I think Team Plasma might have the right idea when they take Pokemon away from weak trainers. What? I do feel sorry for the people who were robbed, though. Don't tell this story to the guy on the opposite side. What's your side of the story? This is just between you and me, okay? I used to be part of Team Plasma. Oh, plot twist. But it's strange when everyone around you thinks the same way, isn't it? So I left Team Plasma to think for myself about what I want to do. Don't tell this story to the guy on the opposite side. Seems like you might be on the right side of the room. Interesting. Okay. Wow. Always interesting dialogue if you take the time to explore these towns and cities in Pokemon. Very, very interesting dialogue. Hey Euro, how are ya? Happy Monday! Welcome back to Pokemon White. We just made it to this new town yesterday at the end of stream, so we're spending the beginning of tonight's stream just exploring and yeah, hearing all the weird dialogue these characters have to say. I spent so many happy days training my Pokemon as we grew stronger together. If it will make my beloved Pokemon a perfect being, however, I can't help but let it go. But so many people in this town have been swayed by Team Plasma's propaganda. What's up with this? So have we really been making our Pokemon suffer? Oh god. Oh god, they're drinking the Team Plasma Kool-Aid. Opelucid City is time's dividing line. That's a cool subtext. If all Pokemon are released, trainers and gym leaders will no longer exist. For better or worse, the world would surely change. Hey, that person called N had the legendary Pokemon with him, so he has to be the legendary hero, right? He's going to change the world, isn't he? That's what he thinks, anyway. But yeah, holy crap, Team Plasma's propaganda is extremely effective here in this town. I feel like it hasn't really taken hold of the populace in other towns like it has here. I'm a little concerned. Welcome, glad to see you here at the Triple Battle House? No, decline. Wait, what the heck? Lucas! Oh my god! Lucas pops in and says 10 subs for Route 10? Oh my god, Lucas! That is so unexpected and so unnecessary, but I'm so appreciative. Thank you very much for your generosity, and good to see you again tonight. A Carpty, YTZ, Dark Phoenix, Spring Shields, Noella, HCS, Octor, Pool, Stoned, and DJ Kirby Party. Enjoy your subs courtesy of the very generous Lucas. Thank you, Lucas. Oh my goodness, how are you doing tonight? It's good to see you again. Welcome back to Pokemon White, and as you mentioned, we'll soon be going to Route 10, so thank you. I think we're definitely going to be backing out of this triple battle house, though. You know how I feel about double battles, so I can only imagine the pain would be compounded in a triple battle, so I'm going to turn around and walk right back out. But yeah, thank you again, Lucas. My goodness, what a generous and kind way to start stream tonight. Really appreciate it. What's up? The hunger strike is over? So I think I mentioned to you guys before, but Muffin is on a special renal diet because she has some kidney problems. And she goes through phases where she hates her kidney food and goes on a hunger strike until we relent and give her some other different type of food. And she was on one of those strikes, but Alana just let me know she has ended it because Alana relented and gave her a different type of food. And now she is gobbling them up, so... Thanks, Muffin, for that. The very, very expensive kidney-specific food we buy you. Thank you for striking against it. Pika does the same thing. Good to know it's not just Muffin. So rude! We take care of these little girls, and this is how they treat us.
Oh cool, I'll nab an emote while I have a chance.
Ah, TS, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. I don't think we're gonna get another gold Kappa today. We got a gold Kappa train on Friday, which was really cool. Unfortunately, don't think I can hook you guys up with a gold Kappa this time, but it looks like we might get a cool turtle? No, frog. Oh, it's a frog emote. Georgie merch, it looks like is the unlockable emote. That's what I see on my side. You get a frog, and you get a frog, and you get a frog. Only the best for the princess. Best being whatever she happens to be in the mood for. Yes. It's like, oh yes, this $90 bag of specialty kibbles just won't do, mother. Oh, I'm going on hunger strike of these conditions. But I will take those kibs over there, though. Those little bastards. Seriously. They don't know how good they have it, these little spoiled kitties of ours, but, yeah, anyway, good to hear the hunger strike has ended, and yeah, thanks for getting us to Hype Train level 3 to start tonight's stream, my goodness. Alright, what do you got to say? The battle house, where you can have a triple battle, is next door. Oh, I know, I took one step in there and turned around. We already had a death by double battle yesterday, and obviously that wasn't even the first death by double battle in this run. That was the second death by double battle, so I can only imagine we'd have triple deaths for triple battles, so we're not even... Nope, not happening. Whether or not you are troubled by the Pokemon move Attract, take this. A Destiny Knot. When a Pokemon holding the Destiny Knot is affected by the move Attract, the opponent will also fall in love. It's a bit difficult to use, but I hope it will be useful. Thank you. Triple battle would either be a breeze or a wipe. Yeah, exactly. There'd be nothing in between. And honestly, I'm leaning more towards wipe, knowing our luck and our experience so far. It doesn't matter if we win or lose as long as we have Pokemon with us. Okay, this kid is not drinking the Team Plasma Kool-Aid. That's good. You need to have 8 gym badges to challenge the Pokemon League. However, even with such skills, it's hard to defeat the Elite Four who are waiting. I'm a gourmand, mother, and I shall only dine on the finest kibble. That's Muffin. And Pika, apparently. We have got some temperamental little ladies. Hey, Earl. Alright, so this is the gym here. It looks super cool. Iris is the girl who knows the hearts of dragons. Wow, that's badass. The legendary Pokemon is the symbol of Unova. Does that mean Team Plasma is right? I don't know. I need to get a legendary Pokemon stat so these people can start drinking my Kool-Aid instead of Team Plasma's. Okay, we've been here. Have I talked to you? The hopes of an ancient people are put into this melody. I'll bring them back to us now. Thank you guys again for the hype train, and oh my goodness, I did in fact get a Froggy emote. Georgie merch. Look at that. So cute. Choo choo. Thank you, TS and Lucas, for that awesome hype train. What a random little patch of grass in the middle of town. It feels like there should be something here. Huh. Yeah, honestly, Pika likely eats healthier more expensively than I do. Yeah, right? And yet she has the audacity to turn up her nose. Those felines of ours. Okay, so I think we fully explored the town now. Let's take a look at the map. So from Opelucid City, we can head east to Route 11. Limpid streams carved beautiful scenery on this road. And then we can head north to Route 10, a road leading to the badge check gates, chock full of show-offs. Okay, so that's the way to the Pokemon League. Interesting. So let's check out both Route 10 and Route 11 and hopefully get some encounters that will be of use to us heading into the next gym battle. What the heck, TS? Didn't you already subscribe tonight?
Apparently I just aged a full month. I'm 87 now. Thanks, Twitch.
I love how even the bot sounded incredulous. At the beginning of tonight's stream, TS resubbed for 86 months, and now 20 minutes later, he's now resubbing for 87 months, so let's go! Thank you, Jeff Bezos, for allowing TS to resub twice in one stream, literally breaking the system. Breaking the bot. She couldn't believe it. Did you hear her intonation when she read out that message? That was so funny. Well, thank you again for using your Twitch Prime on me. Appreciate it. Enjoy your ad-free viewing. Sub badge and emotes. And now, wait a minute. Can I not go this way? There's something ahead and the road is closed now. Oh, dang it. Okay. So looks like we're not getting any Route 11 encounters. Looks like we're gonna have to turn around and head to Lucas's favorite route, Route 10. I do not remember the Route 10 music from my first playthrough. I'm excited to hear it. The way the bot said thanks Twitch sounded like an insult. It really did. It was so sassy. I loved it. Thank you, Beth Jezos. Yeah, that's TS's real name, actually. This way leads to Victory Road, but if you don't have 8 badges, you cannot reach the end. That's okay. We'll use it as a training montage. Speaking of, before we go anywhere, I should go to the Pokemon Center and heal my Pokemon. But we should also do a bit of a roll call here for anyone who needs to get up to speed on our current team. We have got Spossage, the level 37 Woobat. We have got Devil, the level 38 Druddigon. We've got Yamama, the level 37 Cofagrigus. Puppuccino, the level 38 Stoutland. Leonardo, the level 41 Caracosta. And last but certainly not least, the newest addition to our party. This is Weed, the level 21 Swadloon. We'll see how long Weed stays in the party, depending on what we catch on Route 10. Maybe Weed immediately gets substituted, we'll see. Regardless, for now, Weed is holding tightly to the EXP share and will remain firmly in that last position while we do a bit of training. But before we go anywhere, we gotta heal. I'd love to say I'm gaming the system, but I think the system is broken, and my game is that of a pigeon playing chess. Not a pigeon playing chess. The slow passage of time in Opelucid City. It fits an old woman like me perfectly. Happy you're happy, Nana. Alright, now we head north. If my college days were any sign, once Weed arrives at the party, it doesn't last long. Might be a bad omen for our dear sweet Weed. Victory Road stands in the way of a challenge to the Pokemon League. You need to have serious skills to get through it. The trembling before the Pokemon League is a tremor of excitement. Welcome to Route 10. Looks like we don't have to go far to get our first encounter. I'm also wondering, some of those Pokeballs have got to be fake, right? Do you think there's fungus in the grass? Because if there is, I don't want to waste my encounter on fungus, so I think I'm going to leave this patch of grass alone for right now. Let's go find a non-potentially infested patch of grass. And fight you! There's no end to mastering Pokemon battles. Do you want an actual answer? Yeah, why not? What's the actual answer? Should I avoid this patch of grass or not? This area has a 10% encounter for fungus, so it does have a place for fungus. Okay. Oh wow, that didn't do much damage. Our first battle. Our first first battle of tonight's stream. Wow. If that's not a bad omen, I don't know what is. Oh my god. Okay, great start, everybody. Fantastic, fantastic start. I feel like we should just restart, don't you think? I don't like how this is going. We just started. Let's just start over, shall we? Cut the lights. We'll be back in 5. Wow, we got one hit KO'd by Scrafty. Bye-bye, Sausage. And, if you're here for the deaths, you didn't have to wait long. Time to MIB flashy thing the chat. That's right. You guys don't remember you guys didn't see anything, right? Absolutely not. Oops, the emulator crashed without saving. Oh no. How about that? Guys, Noella is going to be so mad. We killed Woobat twice in one run. Oh, Noella's never gonna forgive me. Oh my god, Noella's here! I was hoping I at least got away with it, but no, Noella is here! Damn it! Quick, blame Beast! Noella, it wasn't me! Beast told me to make sure I used Sausage in the very first battle I had today, and I listened to him, and look what happened! Look! This is why you never trust a Floridian! Damn! I'm always here, bitches! Oh my god. Okay, well, now I really need that memory eraser thing from Men in Black because, I don't think Noella's ever gonna let me live this one down. The worst part? I felt a disturbance in the air. I'll take partial blame too. Going here before beating Gem 8 is probably not ideal. I mean, it feels like at this point, I need every advantage I can get, which means we have to come here, we have to get an encounter, and we have to train a little bit. And is it going to be difficult? Yes, but I think Gym 8's going to be difficult too, so it's kind of a pick your poison situation. I looked up from my smut, and lo and behold, I see my dead fuzzy ball. Happy Pokemon Day, everybody. For anyone just joining us, we actually had a Woobat earlier in this run, and our Woobat crossed the Rainbow Bridge, if you will. So I was very excited to get the opportunity to add a Woobat to our team again. And, well, what's the definition of insanity? Same result. Same result. Here lies Sausage. Now he leaves us to meet Pokemon Jesus. M-E-A-T. Meet. That is the correct name of the correct spelling of the name Sausage. Just going here to get the encounter and then backing out would have probably been the play. No, that's not gonna work because the gym leader's Pokemon are level 41 to 43. It's, again, we need to train, and it's tough, but I'd rather fight against level 38s and level 39s than I would against level 40s, so I don't regret it. And I'm gonna go back to Route 10, so it is what it is. Why do our montages bring us such pain? It's true, why do I always lose my Pokemon during the training montages? Those are supposed to be the sit back and relax kind of montages. I admire your tenacity. It's required to get through some of these Nuzlocks. If you're not tenacious, don't even try. The heartbreak of the Nuzlocke will tear you down. Huh? Also, Ash, a 70 stream watch streak. What the heck, dude? Thank you so much for the support. And thank you for sharing your pizza. We need some pick-me-up pizza after what just happened. Nuzlocks are never easy, and that's why they're so entertaining. Also, I went all the way back to the Pokemon Center for the funeral, and I forgot to heal my Pokemon, so let's do that. Alright. Let's do this. Oh my god!
Oh, my goodness. 100 months. That's almost a year. Next up, 200 months.
You're almost there, Matt. Keep up the support, and one of these days you'll hit 1 year. Thank you so much for the 100-month resub. Oh my god, that needs another round of applause. Holy crap, that is a monumental milestone. Okay, Tomcat. Thank you so much for hitting triple digits here on this channel. I truly appreciate that. Enjoy your emotes, your sub badge, your ad-free viewing. A whole ass century, 100 years. Matt has been watching this channel. He was watching it before it was even created, okay? Holy crap, guys. Thank you guys so much for the support tonight. We have had some big resubs, some big gift bombs. Really, really appreciate it. I can't even be sad about the fact that our sausage just died because you guys are keeping the morale up, so thank you for that. Alright, let's keep going. I'm still hoping we're gonna find a good Pokemon here, and then we can replace poor sausage and we pretend like nothing bad ever happened. Hi Kev, how are you? Happy Pokemon Monday! Welcome back to the Pokemon White Nuzlocke, where tragedy just struck. I'm wondering, is it even worth going to find another patch of grass? I think we just need to get the encounter here. We need to know what it is so we have it, we can plan around it, and most importantly, we can train it. We're just gonna hope it's not a friggin' fungus. I'm gonna go in this one little patch right here. Anything but fungus. ABF. ABF! Okay. I gotta be honest, that's kind of useless for us. We've already got a normal type in Puppuccino. I don't need another normal type. I mean, we're still gonna catch him. I said anything but fungus, and the game said, okay, here's a Bouffalon. And so for that, I shouldn't be upset, but I was hoping for something a little better here, especially after what just happened. I hate to, you know, rain on your parade, Sir Boof, but not exactly what I was looking for. Yeah, being team normal isn't ideal. He's a good meat shield at least. It's true, he does look pretty thick. Very least. Alright, so other than the overwhelming support you guys have shown this stream, everything else tonight has really sucked so far. Thank God for you guys keeping spirits high with your generosity, because, God knows nothing else is going right tonight. There you go. There you go. Bouffalant was caught. Bouffalant, the Bash Buffalo Pokemon. It is 5 feet tall and 208 pounds. They charge wildly and headbutt everything. Their headbutts have enough destructive force to derail a train. Jeez Louise. Okay, well at least now we can do some interactive fun stream segments. What are we gonna nickname our Bouffalant? Give me your best suggestions. You know the deal. You give me your suggestions, I put them in a poll, we vote, we name our Pokemon. It's only 200 pounds? I'm heavier than this thing. Yeah, it's really light. For something that can apparently derail a train? Can you dislodge a train too, Meerkat? That's the real question. Alright, what should we name our Bouffalant? Oh, you guys got a lot of names here tonight. Look at all this chat participation. How am I gonna pick out of all these? Guess I'll just go in order. Okay. I can only pick 5, but you guys had some really good ones, so thank you. Thank you for all your suggestions. I nominate myself to not be included. I hereby rescind Shaft in favor of Booffa-D's. Will that fit? B-O-U-F-F-A-D. Oh, it sure will. Of course, Noella. Counted, okay. Alright. There you go. What should we name our Bouffalant? We've got 5 suggestions here. Jerky, Booffa-D's, Ribeye, Buffy, and Dinner. I think I know what's gonna win. Early polling results are in. There's a clear favorite. I'm about the same weight as this thing, so that means I can derail a train. I'm learning so many new things about myself. The exit polls indicate a landslide. If this isn't a landslide, there needs to be a riot. Everybody just feels bad for me for losing both fuzzy balls. Bouffalant can be a strong mon, though. Using head charge with Reckless can be pretty good. Yeah, we should take a look at his moveset. Regardless, perhaps to be expected, with 64% of the vote, Booffa-D's is the name of our newest Pokemon. I think it's gotta be all one word, yeah. Booffa-D's. There you go. Let's take a look at Booffa-D's. Oh wait, we've got a full girl squad now! Okay, kind of love that. Booffa-D's is female, which is just makes the joke even better. And we've now got a full girl squad. Booffa-D's has the adamant nature and is quick-tempered. The adamant nature is actually really good for Booffa-D's because look how high her attack is. Holy shit, 97 attack and she's only level 34. She's a really random ability. I would not expect to see that on a Bouffalant. Sap Sipper. Boosts attack when hit by a grass-type move. And there's the move that Death mentioned, Head Charge. See, the issue is I hate using these types of moves in Nuzlocks. It also damages the user a little. God knows that'll be the difference between life and death. I can only imagine how much damage it would do, though, at 120 power with 97 base attack. But recoil is rough, yeah. User takes recoil damage equal to 25% of the damage inflicted. Oof. If you have Reckless, it lowers the damage. Oh, okay. What other moves does he know? Revenge, an attack move that inflicts double the damage with these. Yeah. Fighting type move, Scary Face, Horn Attack. I mean, he's strong, and to be honest with you, we don't have a lot of potential alternatives. Let's see what we can potentially teach him. So obviously we're only going to be teaching physical attack type moves. Shadow Claw, Payback, Retaliate, Bulldoze, X-Scissor, Work Up, Grass Knot, Flash Cannon, Rock Smash. Well, we'll teach him Strength. Sorry, Reckless increases the damage that it does. It increases the damage it deals by 20%. Oh, wow, okay. So it'll do a shit ton of damage, but again, he's gonna take 25% of his max HP as recoil, which is rough. Bulldoze would be very thematic. We can teach him Bulldoze. Just going through and see what our options are. Dig, Brick Break, Rock Tomb, Facade, Flame Charge, Thief, Scald, Fling, Sky Drop, Acrobatic, Shadow Claw, Struggle Bug. Let's give him Bulldoze. I can't believe we named a Pokemon Boofadis. Oh my god. Why do I give you guys control over the decisions made on this stream? Oh, it sucks we probably can't get him to level 56 before the runs end. That's when he'd learn Sword Stance. Oh yeah, that would be sick. I mean, like I said, I am actually going to keep him in the party for now because we don't have great alternatives, and it's clear he is actually really strong. If used correctly, he could be a bit of a cannon for us, so we just need to make sure we give him the right item to hold. Shell Bell. I mean, we could give him Shell Bell. Shell Bell wouldn't totally offset the damage. He is slow too, yeah. I was hoping we'd be able to get a Ice type up here, but clearly that's not the case. Tiff, be honest, if you were us, what would you have voted for? Boofadis. Maybe we give him Quick Claw to try to offset his slowness? Yeah, maybe that's what we do. Okay. Let's go heal. Thankfully, the upcoming gym is not a fighting type gym, or we'd be really screwed. But dragons don't have any particular effectiveness against normal type Pokemon, so Boofadis might be able to get some screen time. But yeah, I am gonna go back to Route 10, and we're gonna fight all the trainers on Route 10 before we go fight the gym. Because again, I already looked up the levels of the gym leader, and her Pokemon are gonna be in the level 41 to level 43 range, and we don't have any type advantage, which means it's gonna be a sheer show of force required from us if we're gonna beat it, which means we need to level up as best we can. So, off we go. I guess, should we give Boofadis... Maybe we should give Lead... We should double experience share and give Lead and Boofadis EXP shares. These four will rotate through, and then these two can level up. Watch out, everyone, it's montage time. Yeah, you know what happens during montage time. Normally nothing good. Yeah, I'm actually going to take off Boofadis' Quick Claw and give him the other EXP share. Now you just need something like a Diglett or a Dragonair or an Ekans to pair up with Boofadis. Matt, you are lucky that you've been subscribed to this channel for 100 months, otherwise I would have banned you for that. You get a triple-digit pass for that one. I've survived a lot of fierce battles with my Pokemon. Me too, kid. My Pokemon haven't always survived, though. I don't think I'll lose. Oh, wow, he's got, quite the mid-2000s emo boy haircut, doesn't he? Oh, and he's got dragon Pokemon, alright. I don't want to do dragon on dragon, because dragon is effective against dragon, but on the flip side, dragon's also effective against dragon, if you get what I'm putting down. So I don't want to put Devil in harm's way, we're instead going to send out Leonardo. I would love for Bouffadees to be our new glue eater. Can you imagine? If there's one thing I rely on, it's people knowing me for over a decade before making off-color jokes. I'd personally recommend an Alolan Executor to pair up with Bouffadees. Sudowoodo would also do in a pinch. Oh, man. So the experience is currently being split 4 ways. Excelgor. What the hell is an Excelgor? I'm literally Googling it. Oh, that guy. Evolved form of Shelmet. I feel like I don't see this Pokemon very often. Huh. Yeah, like... Why am I looking at this Pokemon and it feels like the first time I've ever seen it? I mean, I have seen it, but this is not one I see very often, that's for sure. Okay, you can stay in, I guess. We'll use Rock-type moves. Oh, Tiff, are you excited for Subnautica 2? The fact that you basically had to hold my hand and walk me through Subnautica 1 means that I probably shouldn't play Subnautica 2. I'm still traumatized by some of those really scary fish in Subnautica 1. Why was that game low-key a horror game? Like, my god, I was not prepared for what I signed up for, that's for sure. Electric. Who do we send out against Electric? I don't know. You should totally stream Subnautica for Halloween. Yeah, I guess if I was ever gonna stream it, Halloween would be a good time, because God knows it's scary. God knows there were some jump scares when it came to Subnautica. What do you mean? It's a cozy, casual, tropical holiday sim. Yeah, no, not how I would describe it. Remember this fun moment? When's the last time I saved? 38 minutes? Anyone want to play Overwatch? I'm pretty sure that's clipped somewhere, actually. I just gave up on the game after a devastating death that was going to put me back 38 minutes of gameplay. That basically sums up my Subnautica experience right there. I went looking for it a while ago and I couldn't find it. I don't know what it would have been called. I don't know if someone searched 38 minutes in my clips, you might find it. Or maybe Overwatch, maybe you'd find it. Oh yeah, that's true. Looking for clips as a viewer is not as streamlined as it is on my side of the page. I'll have to try to look for it. Wow, that Dark Souls 2 quote. Subnautica is the game I followed you for? Really? Subnautica was a wild ride. I liked it, but I was also terrified of it. For every Subnautica stream, I needed to make sure OK Tomcat was in the chat so he could literally hold my hand and guide me on the journey that was Subnautica. Because, yeah, I was too scared to go some places. As you guys know, I have a big fear and dislike of tentacles, and if you were wondering, yep, Subnautica has got its share of big old tentacly monsters, so... I subbed after you cried from the crab squid. Well, at least I made some money from that traumatic moment. Gonna lurk while you play Overwatch. Sounds good, Kirky. Make sure you save whatever game you're playing right now. Question, if need be, would Alana ever be around to hold your hand if you were to play the game? I would just get her own chair. It's no longer Muffin's chair, it's Alana's chair. She's gotta sit there and hold my hand. Anything that wiggles terrifies our Tiffy. That's exactly right. And anything that has too many legs and moves in a weird, writhing manner, not for me. Yeah, the crab squid, I think, was my breaking point in Subnautica. And it was also apparently the breaking point for Meerkat to pull the trigger and subscribe to this train wreck that is my stream. Tentacles and fingers, I'm sensing a theme. Yes, yes, yes. Subnautica 2 is coming in 2 days. Oh, is it that close to launch? Wow, that's exciting. That's exciting. What is the premise of Subnautica 2? Are you just in a different ocean on a different planet? What differentiates Subnautica 2 from Subnautica 1, I guess? You took Friday off work to play it? Oh wow, awesome. So would you had also feared the moray from Mario 64? Back when the graphical fidelity was a bit more impressive on the Nintendo 64, I'm sure it would have rattled me. I believe it's a different planet, but I honestly have been avoiding too many spoilers. Fair enough, fair enough. That's the best way to go into a game. It's blind, ready to enjoy the experience for the first time. Because I know they did a DLC for the first Subnautica, right? That was like Arctic themed? Cold water themed, I believe? I know it has water. That's about it for my knowledge. That was a standalone game. Oh, okay. Okay. Clearly I'm not up to date on my Subnautica lore. It's called Below Zero. I'm playing it right now. Oh. Today I learned. I listened to the radio drama they released over the last 6 months or so. What? There's a Subnautica radio drama? Honestly, that's cool. Huh. Man, the Subnautica Pro Tag has it rough. Out of one ocean and straight into another. Talk about my worst nightmare. I think I told you guys this before. Before Alana went to medical school, she actually got her bachelor's degree in marine biology. So, for the most part, me and Alana see eye to eye on basically everything. That's why we're a good match. But she has a love for the ocean that I do not share. So, if anyone should play Subnautica, it's Alana, because she wouldn't scream and cry like I do. She wouldn't be a big baby about it. Also, wow, that did no damage. Okay. What do I do now? Oh, maybe I dig and I get away from her dive. Hell yeah! Big brain energy! Still did literally no damage, but it's fine. Just grind it up. Subnautica 2 is co-op enabled too, isn't it? Oh! Maybe it would be less scary if I played it with my friends. Yeah, I like how I can avoid this dive. That's very nice. The dive can't counter my dig. Or that would just give us a reason to mess with you and make it scarier. Yeah, God knows you'd find some way to do that, wouldn't you? We're just gonna play this little game of cat and mouse, or dig and dive. Cool. Works for me. Longest battle ever, but it should work out in the end. Hey Tiff, I got you a pet! Baby crab squid is heard flopping in a box in the corner. Someone's gonna figure out how to change their player model into one of the big fish and scare the life out of Tiffy inside the shelter. Oh, I can only imagine the mod community is hard at work. Well, it will be hard at work once the game launches to make that a reality. Subnautica was actually the first game I saw Tiff play. It was during a Spinachy raid and Tiff was just blasting rap music. It was the first game Meerkat apparently saw me play too. You guys must have been in the same raid. I must have been blasting the rap music to cope with the trauma that was unfolding in front of my eyes on screen. I don't remember that. Okay, it was a very long and drawn out battle, but we did it. Puppuccino grows to level 39. Weed grows to level 26. Boof at Ease does nothing. And bye-bye, Carla. Is that when she got her rapper handle of T-Puff? Somewhere around there. I've talked about this before, but I always find it very interesting to hear what game I was playing when you guys came into the stream for the first time. What drew you in for the first time, and what ultimately made you stay? Sounds like Subnautica was a big one for a lot of you guys, which is interesting to hear. I guess that means you guys like to see me suffer, which honestly checks out with what I know about you all. That's not surprising to me. Did you play Doom Eternal? No, I've never played a Doom game, actually. I've never played any Doom games, old or new. I came here through Derb. You were playing Dark Souls 3, and he told me to come watch. That was early on. Dark Souls 3 was one of my first games I ever played. It was my first Dark Souls game. I think that's when Bleeze joined us as well. It was also Dark Souls 3. I think I came over when Euro and I were co-op streaming years ago. I can't remember what you were playing at that time. Yeah, it's hard to remember. I can remember for some of you guys, but yeah, not all of you for sure. If not Death Stranding, it was probably Ghost of Sushi. Yeah, we played those both the same summer, so that makes sense. Wasn't a game for me, I just already knew you. Yeah, and then I couldn't get rid of you. Here we are 100 months later. What were you playing like 53 months ago? Let's see. Let's see. That would have been... I feel like T-Puff was Red Dead Redemption for some reason. We did play Red Dead Redemption. We played Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2 on stream. Both fantastic games, of course. Death's been following since July of 2020, so Death Stranding is a reasonable guess. Yeah, that summer I played through Death Stranding and Ghost of Tsushima, so it was probably one of those two, Death, if I had to guess. Yeah, during Plague Summer it was Sushi and Death Stranding, so... Hey, Lace! What's up? Thank you so much for the raid! The Lace ship has landed! Welcome, Earthlings, to planet Tallara. Everyone, go check out Lacefront, will you? What were you streaming tonight, Lace? Date everything! Girl, how's that going for you? Give us an update! Have you dated everything? Just some things. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, everybody. My name is Tallara, and we're currently playing a Pokemon White Nuzlocke run. I'm hoping we're going to be able to get the 8th and final gym badge tonight, but I guess we'll see. Stay tuned. You dated many things and friended even more. Honestly, love that for you. Love that for you. Don't just date everything, befriend everything. That's cute. Love that. Well, thank you for bringing over your crew. Really appreciate it. And here's... Oh, it's not a fungus. It's an Amoongus. Level 40. Wild Mushroom. Oh god. Okay, let's do this. Amoongus! I'm fighting a giant level 40 mushroom. TS has been following Tallara for 9 years, 16 days, and 2 hours. I love how it counts down to the hour. That's impressive. This would also go well with Bufadis. Thank God we've used up our encounter for this route. Meerkat has been following Tallara for 8 years, 2 months, 17 days, and 22 hours. That's amazing. That is amazing. Very long. Beast has been following me for 7 years, 3 months, 21 days, and don't forget, 1 hour. Too bad it doesn't count down to the second. For me, I was looking for a new streamer and saw you in my recommended playing Fallout New Vegas. Ooh, Fallout New Vegas. That was fun. I had never played Fallout New Vegas before. I played it for the first time on stream. That was 2019? Euro might know better than I do. It was fun, it was chaotic, it was crazy. There are some very silly clips out there of me doing some very silly things, including pressing the wrong button and accidentally throwing a stick of dynamite into a town. But you know, that's Fallout for you, right? What am I looking for? Full heal. That's what I'm looking for. Everyone's getting their follow ages now. Lace, it's been what? 3 years and 9 months? Has it been that long? Holy crap. We got 3 years, 9 months from Lace. We've got 6 years, 29 days for Euro. We've got 5 years, 9 months for Brawny. We've got 5 years, 10 months for Death. Ooh, you guys really did come in close together. Summer of 2020. Some good things, I guess. I got to meet some nice friends. Very cool. Thank you guys for sticking around for so long. Really appreciate it. Another Amoongus! So it turns out these little Pokeballs are, in fact, mushrooms. That's what I thought they were. When I saw 3 Pokeballs in that first patch of grass, I was like, no, no, no. Something ain't right. This proves it. Dark Phoenix has been following for 2 years, 10 months, and 21 days. Almost 3 years. Did you get the 8th badge? Not yet. We are training before we head there. We're grinding our team to dust. That is exactly what we're doing. Yep. You know how our grinding usually goes. Our training montages usually end in tragedy, so we'll see. Yeah, the final gym leader is dragon type, so that's the issue here, is I don't have anything that's particularly effective against dragon type, except my own dragon type, which I don't want to risk. So I want to make sure our team is as leveled as they can be before we have to go in. Honestly, in saying that, I probably should stop leveling Devil, because I don't plan to use him in the gym unless we absolutely have to, so... No, we don't have any ice types. We've got 2 normal types, grass type, water, rock, ghost, and dragon, so... Not a great spread. But yeah, if that's the case, let's put Yamama in instead. We don't even need Devil to get any screen time. Do we have any TMs for Ice-type moves? We have 1 TM for 1 Ice-type move, and not a single one of my Pokemon can learn it, so... That's where we're at with that. Oh, fuck, right. Ghost doesn't affect Normal. But luckily, Normal also doesn't affect Ghost. Oh, wow. Yamama, seriously? I need you to do a little bit more damage than that. I mean, it doesn't look like Boufflant has any moves that are not normal types, so I think he might be unable to hit us, but come on. Thank God for the burn, or we're gonna be here all day. I feel like there might be an unexplored cave or something with Piloswine or Cubchoo in it. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. There very well could be, but I feel like I have been pretty thorough in my exploration, sorry. I don't think we've missed anything. I didn't see any caves in and around the Ice-type gym. We've already been to Twist Mountain, and we've already been to Route 7. So, if those are the two places they are, no luck. Also, wow, we went through all that just for Yamama to get essentially no experience points. Great. Great. Oh, why couldn't I have gotten this thing instead of Bouffalon? It's fine. Holy crap, 3 in a row can't get away. Guess we're gonna have to fight this thing. Wait, what type is Rufflet? Why doesn't Shadow Ball affect it? Rufflet is a normal flying type. Oh, I thought he was just a flying type. Okay, well this gets harder. Ugh, Yamama is so tanky, but like... Honestly, I hate to say this about Yamama, but she kinda sucks. She's so weak. Still can't get away. Still can't get away. Okay, we can't get away from me. There we go. Yeah, can Yamama learn any new moves? Because what she got right now is she's not cutting it. Special attack is what she needs. Flash cannon? Nope. Surf? Yamama's so dumb she can't even learn any new moves. Seriously, surf? Nope. We've got an encounter at cold storage. Yes? Yes. She already knows Shadow Ball. What about Sludge Bomb? Holy crap! Literally, Yamama can't learn any new moves. Scald. Fuck! I don't think Yamama can literally learn anything. Volt Switch? Fuck! This is ridiculous! Okay, so Yamama literally cannot learn any other moves, is what we have, is the conclusion we have come to. So honestly, Yamama's going back in storage. I'm bringing out Puppy. I just can't with you tonight, Yamama. Mother's Day is over now. Your time to sit on the bench has come. We're gonna grind up Puppuccino. Puppuccino has carried us through gyms before. So I believe she can carry us through another one. The funny thing is that Cerebi lists dozens of moves that Yamama could learn. Apparently I don't have any of them. Every single special attack type move I had, Yamama could not learn, so I don't know what's going on there. Also, after this battle, I will be using a Repel, because I do not want to fight any more Amoonguses. They are so annoying. The healing and the status effects, and... so annoying! Already in a bad mood after Yamama refused to learn any moves. Alright. Full heal. The only thing I'm seeing at a glance is Hyper Beam, which you could go buy at that mall place, but that move kind of sucks. Yeah, that's honestly not much better than what she currently has. Did you find the guy who buys nuggets, pearls, and other gems from you but doubles the amount of money he gives you? Yeah, we saw him in a previous town. Wahahaha! I will leave here for Victory Road. It's my hobby to win against trainers. What do you got for me, Black Belt Corey? Oh no! A sock has already killed my Pokemon in the past. For fuck's sakes. We send in Devil? This is what they always do. They bulk up immensely. At least you got an Intimidate off. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. That helps. And luckily Devil has rough skin, so if we had to just play the waiting game of healing, 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 we can. And hopefully he'll just eventually kill himself. Why can't I get one of these things for my team? My god, every time I run into one, they murder one of my Pokemon. This is exactly what we need for our team. That was a little too close for comfort. Oh my god. Thankfully, this guy only has one Pokemon. You did have a 10% roll for throw on this route, you just got unlucky again. Yeah, I feel like I have been very unlucky with my encounters. We have not gotten the ideal Pokemon on any route, it feels like. But that's it, sometimes you just gotta work with what you got. That's exactly what we're doing here. Okay. Fought this dude. Oh, and that's not actually an item. We're gonna get ambushed by a stupid mushroom. I feel like nothing is going my way to start stream tonight. Again, other than you guys, chat is keeping me afloat. Because other than that, the Pokemon isn't going the way I planned it. Ooh, nice. There we go. Puppy heard my despair and said, I'll do this for you, Mama. Hit a crit. Thank you. Thank you, puppy. Yeah, I think at this point, I'm just literally gonna level up Puppuccino as much as I can, and then get her to hopefully just tank out the gym. If we don't fight any more fighting types, I might be able to do it. There we go, that's a real item. Hyper Potion. I feel like that one up there is not a real item. That doesn't look real. Victory Road! I'll test myself by fighting against you to see if I'm ready to climb it! That's a cheery looking man, Hiker Brett. Sending out the girder to start. I don't want to fight any more fighting types. I have too many normal types on my team. Yeah, speaking of fighting types, here we are again. Come in, Devil. Need you to save the day. Again. Starting off with the bulk up. Are you just gonna do the exact same strategy as that guy we just fought? I mean, I can't even fault you for it. It's a good strategy. You could use the Intimidate strat. Just switch Pup in and out against his physical Pokemon, which should be most, if not all of them. That's a good point, actually. Another thing that Puppuccino will have going for her in the upcoming gym is that a lot of dragon types are physical attackers, so if Pup cuts their attack in half right away, that's a point in our favor. So yeah, That's actually a good point. Next up is Boldor. Honestly, you can just stay in Devil. You may as well get all the experience from this battle. You earned it. Plus, I'm almost out of Dragon Claws. Revenge! Ah, oh, seriously? There we go. One of these days, weed will be a viable level for us to use it in battle. One of these days. Alright, I'm actually gonna backtrack right now. I'm gonna fly back to town because Devil is, getting a bit low. Oh no, we don't have fly anymore! Wow. Punch me in the face, why don't ya? Not only did we lose Sausage, we lost Fly, and I forgot until that very minute, and wow, that feels like a kick in the teeth. Okay. Guess I'm gonna walk all the way back to town like the basic bitch I am. Womp womp. Tiff, you're way too pretty to punch in the face. Aw. Thanks, Beast. I needed that right now. Morale is low. Hey, Sharp, how are ya? Happy Poke Monday. We are currently on Route 10 here in Pokemon White, trying to train our team up as much as we possibly can before we have to go into the 8th and final gym. That is the Dragon Gym. Okay, Repel's gone, so I'll have to pop another one once we get back to the grass. It looks like there's 2 ways to go on Route 10. I'll keep going the way I was going, but I guess at some point we'll have to backtrack and go the other way. Okay, pop a Repel right here. Come on, there we go. What the what? Why? How did this guy get through my max repel defenses? Did I misclick and not use it or something? What the heck? Okay, dogfight. Hey Mike, how are you? Muffin is not in here with me tonight, so she must be out in the living room napping somewhere, if I were to guess. Repel's not a guarantee, it only works on weaker Pokemon. Okay, right. Guess that was my problem here. It's because we're the same level. Okay. It's been so long since I've been able to catch a stream. Yeah, it's been a minute, Mike. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. We're currently doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke run here in Generation 5 of Pokemon, Pokemon White in particular. And this guy's given me a gift, a Dusk Stone. Nice, thanks. Oh, that was the end of this little route here. And then we got TM05 Roar. Fun fact, Intimidate has a passive ability that acts similar to Repel. It guarantees you'll run into Pokemon the same level or higher than your first Pokemon that has Intimidate. Really? I've recognized your Repel, and as it is a stupid-ass Repel, I've elected to ignore it. Hey, my Pokemon are great! Look, look! Let's see, what do you got for me? I hope they're not fighting types. Anything but fighting types, Ace Trainer Cheyenne. Alright, that'll do. Honestly, that is a gorgeous looking Sawsbuck. The spring Sawsbuck with the cherry blossoms in her antlers. Ooh, so pretty. Unfortunately, spring Sawsbuck lowered my attack, which means I'm now doing less damage. Sawsbuck is springing into action. I like it, I like it. There's actually a lot of abilities that have passive effects. Swarm, for example, will increase your chances of finding bug Pokemon. That's cool. I don't know that I ever knew that. Yeah, I think this is my favorite seasonal variant of Sawsbuck. She's so pretty. Thankfully, the Rocky helmet keeps coming into play. That makes a big difference in battle sometimes, that Rocky helmet. Next is Jellicent. I guess we'll keep Pup in for that. Oh! Is Jellicent not just a water type? Today I learned. I thought Jellicent was pure water, but apparently Jellicent is water ghost. NVM. Okay. I did not realize the giant jellyfish was also ghost type. What on God's green earth is that? This is a giant jellyfish who is apparently a water and ghost type, today I learned. Apparently it's some spooky water, yeah. It's Subnautica. If Subnautica was a Pokemon, it would be Jellicent. Yes. Today sucked. I looked at one spreadsheet for 7 hours. Oof. Yeah, that sounds like a bad way to spend a Monday. The game never mentions the passive/overworld effects of abilities. I can post a video on it in Discord after work. Yeah, I'd be interested to learn more. Oh no. Well, we will not be tempting fate. Max potion. Jellicent has one sliver of HP left. Rude. I don't like this. I don't like that their stats keep raising with ominous wind. I feel uncomfortable. I'm sure I could get an attack off and not die, but I'm just worried. Oh, there we go. Rain Dance. No, but that's gonna make her water type moves even stronger. Frick. I don't think she can one-hit KO me. I don't think she can. I'm gonna just try to Dragon Claw into it. Okay, yeah, we're fine. Phew. There you go, Devil. Welcome to level 40. You earned that one. Night Slash. Ooh. User slashes the target the instant an opportunity arises. Critical hits land more easily. 70 power, 100 accuracy. How is that versus Crunch? Not as good as Crunch, so we'll keep Crunch. Okay. No. I was expecting Jellicent used Ice Beam. Can you imagine? Pulls out a random ice type move. Yeah, I was worried too when she used Rain Dance, and then I was like, there's no way she can one-hit KO me with a water type move as a dragon type. And Luckily, I was right when I said that. Ah! We still have a surfing encounter saved up in Driftvale City, which is a guaranteed encounter of this guy's unevolved form. Okay, good to know. It won't be particularly helpful for us right now. I mean, we've already got a water type on our team, and obviously we're going up against a dragon type gym. But we'll keep it in our back pocket if we need it. We can go get it. Full restore, nice. It's a good item to find out in the wild. Looks like this might be the end of Route 10 as far as we can go. I've seen a lot of trainers. You seem to have the same aura that I felt from strong trainers. We'll battle veteran Chester here, who's got ice-type Pokemon, so this is actually a really good, no, the upcoming gym is Dragonite Ice. I was gonna say, this is gonna be a great test for the gym, but no it's not, because it's a completely different type. But regardless, we're gonna get Puppachino to get as much experience as she can get here. If we can get her to level 40 and then she heads into the gym, she should be in decent shape to at least take on some of the trainers and get some more experience through them. What's the ice-type TM we have? I'll have to double check. No, I don't think it's Ice Beam or Blizzard. It's an ice-type move that I wasn't very familiar with when we got it. There we go. Puppy grew to level 40, that's good. Next up is Seismitoad. Oh no. Why do you know a random fighting type move? Why? Honestly, that's fine. If you want to just keep using Brick Break, I'll just keep healing myself and you'll slowly kill yourself on my Rocky Helmet. All three of those ice-type moves could be taught to Frillish or Jellicent. Downside, the Frillish we would catch at Driftvale is level 10 to 25. That would take a long time to level up. And it's not any of those three moves either, I don't think. I'll tell you what it is after this battle. Why do I not know so many Pokemon from this generation? What the fuck is an Escavalier? Escavalier. It evolves from Carablast when you trade for Shelmet. Huh. It's Bug Steel. Interesting. Did you already do Pokemon Stadium? Yeah, we did Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2 along with Pokemon Puzzle League during my birthday stream on Friday. They made a big deal about its evolution in the anime. Yeah, I feel like I've never seen this guy before. I feel like this is definitely a lesser used Pokemon, probably because of the very specific requirements it takes to evolve it. We're just gonna do the same thing again and just stall heal him while he kills himself on my Rocky Helmet. Which I guess is a viable strategy for the upcoming gym as well. As long as Puppachino can keep tanking hits and as long as I've got Hyper Potions. This works. Tiff rediscovers the fact that drugs work. It's Glue Eater 2.0. Call her Puppuccino. Exactly! Your aura is exactly what I felt. Thanks, Jester. You have abundant kindness as well as strength. Oh my god, Chester! Thank you! That's very kind of you to say. I needed to hear that today. Thank you. Okay, that ice-type move that we have is Frost Breath. It sucks. It only has 40 power and 90 accuracy. However, it does always result in a critical hit, so... that's a little something to even it out. Tiff, you're a teen. Chester's a grown-ass man. Run. True! Maybe I shouldn't be so happy about that compliment from Chester. How was Stadium? Bad as always with rental? No, it was great. We played a bunch of mini-games, then we did a couple of battles. It was good. We were confused by some of the move sets from some of the rental Pokemon, but no, it was fantastic. We had a lot of fun on Friday. Thanks again to everyone who stopped by for my birthday stream. I had a blast, and it was so nice revisiting some of those old favorites. Alright, so that's all the trainers on Route 10. That technically means Frost Breath has 60 power because of the crits, or 80, I don't remember if crit is 1.5 or double. But only 90 accuracy, so... Did you beat the Elite Four? No, we didn't beat the Elite Four. I only did about an hour of Pokemon Stadium and then an hour of Pokemon Stadium 2, so we basically split our time between minigames and battles on Friday. It only has 90 accuracy though, and your luck sucks. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay, at this point, I mean... there's not a whole lot more we can do. We are in the range. I think I mentioned the gym leader's Pokemon range from level 41 to level 43. So by the time we fight through the gym trainers, Puppuccino should be right in that range. And it's just going to be a brute strength game. Between Puppuccino and Leonardo, Devil if we really need it. Hopefully we can make it work. That's about all I can say. Hopefully we can make it work. Let's make sure that we are absolutely stacked up on potions. Looks like Frost Breath can be only taught to a Pokemon that is already part Ice type. Oh, so there you go. The whole Jellicent plan failed before it even got off the ground. Okay. Let's make sure we got a bunch of these. I want like 25. So if I get 20 plus 9, that's 29. Hey Lilith, want to hear something funny? Always. I didn't notice till a month ago. After you beat all the cups in the Elite Four, everything in Pokemon Stadium 2 restarts, and it's round 2. Everything gets harder. Oh, really? That's kind of cool, actually. I like that. New Game Plus, Pokemon Stadium 2 edition. Okay, we got max potions, we got hyper potions, we got full heals. Pretty sure everybody's fully healed up, but we're gonna do it again. Then we're gonna save our game, and then we're gonna go see how this whole 8th gym goes. Do you have any rare candy? I'd also see if they're about to level up before the candy. No need to waste it on 97 experience. Oh, I do have one, I think. I think I have one. Let's see. Would that be in the medicine pouch or the items pouch? Yeah, here it is. I've got one. Maybe now's the time we pull that out. Let's see. Puppuccino is about halfway to level 41. Leonardo. We could get one full level on Leonardo, though. Maybe that's the play. We'll bring Leonardo up to level 43. You have drugs for stat boosting too. Yeah, maybe let's go through all my items a little bit. That's a good point. All right, so let's use rare candy on Leonardo. Bring her to level 43. Then we've got Protein, which raises the base attack stat. We're going to give that to Pup. We've got Zinc. Honestly, let's just give it all to Pup. Let's boost her as much as we can. Drug break! Don't do this at home, kids. We're gonna use PP up on Strength, because that's gonna hopefully be the move that carries us through. I didn't want to use it on Rock Tomb, I misclicked. Hey, you got some of them rare candies? I think that's all we have in terms of drugs, unfortunately. Do they sell drugs at the Pokemart, or they don't have a license for that? Balls. Mail. Okay, I think that's all the drugs we had. So we gave one rare candy to Leonardo, and then the 2 stat-boosting drugs to Puppuccino. Okay, that was a good suggestion, Beast. They sell drugs at the mall? To the mall! Let's see how much we can buy. They're 9,800 each. We might be able to buy like 2 or 3. Who sells drugs? She didn't even question the price. She's desperate. Where else but the mall? That's where the cool kids hang out. To the window. To the mall. To the mall. No drugs on the 2nd floor. Drugs? Drugs! Okay. Let's, so we can buy 3. Let's get 2 proteins. Every day's great at your Juness. Yes, Tony! Yes! 11 out of 10 reference. Persona 4 is one of my favorite games of all time. GG's. Let's go to the mall. Wow, there's so many mall songs today. Also a good one, Lace. Love it. Love it. Tiff, you're a teen. You can't just walk up to strangers and go, drugs? Isn't that how teenagers get drugs? I don't know. That's how I got drugs. Alright. They weren't cheap, though, but we got some. We're gonna give these all to Puppuccino. We're gonna give her iron. We're gonna give her 2 proteins. That's how teens end up in Netflix documentaries. Alright, so it looks like Puppuccino's attack is fully maxed out, so I'm gonna give this other one to Devil. Alright, now I think we have done everything we could do to possibly prepare for this gym. We fought every trainer on Route 10. We spent all of our money at the mall buying drugs. We've got a decent strategy using Puppuccino's Intimidate Cut Attack on a lot of these physical attacking Dragon-type Pokemon. And when in doubt, we're gonna heal it out. We've got a ton of healing potions, and Puppuccino is wearing the Rocky Helmet, so if they want to just keep hitting themselves on that, that's also potentially a viable strategy. Alright, here it is. This is gym number 8 in the Unova region. The final gym right here. Opelucid City Pokemon Gym. Leader, Iris, the girl who knows the hearts of dragons. In we go. It's a pretty sick looking gym on the outside. Welcome to the Opelucid Gym, the Unova region's strongest and biggest trial. First off, please take this fresh water. It'll help you in the challenge ahead. I appreciate you always looking out, dude. Hey, Zev! Let me give you a brief explanation of the trick to the Opelucid Gym. The path around this gym is shaped like 2 dragons. This path changes when you step on the switches on the dragon's arms. Pay attention to how the dragon's necks move. Okay. Before we go anywhere, save. I didn't fight Iris. You fight Iris in Pokemon White, and you fight, whatever the other guy's name is in Pokemon Black. It's a different gym leader depending on what version of the game you have. Yeah, old dude with a cool beard. That guy. Ah, thank you for the hydration, Bronny. Bronny's giving me fresh water just like this dude did. Alright, here's our first fight. The Dragon Gym in Opelucid City is where tough trainers show they can carve out their own path. Ah, thank you for the stretch, Ash. And the posture check. Ooh! It's fun that their Pokemon are the same, but their moves aren't. So if you hard decorate one of the two, the other might throw you for a loop. Alright. Starting off with a level 41 Fracture. Drayden, that's his name. Thank you, Lucas. Old dude with cool beard. Was the best we had. Drayden is his name. And Drayden is apparently also the mayor of this town. We found out. Too bad you can't reap the rewards of your dragon dances, dude. You dragon dance too close to the sun. Down goes Ace Trainer Webster. I'm sure you can carve out your own path. As the name suggests, a gym leader is the top of a gym. The leader is top of the heap at this Opelucid gym. If you want to meet the leader, climb up on the dragon's backs and aim for the top floor. See a foot over there. Fun fact, the first time I saw Drayden ever was a Tumblr tier list of best gilfs in Pokemon. Honestly, Zab, iconic, and something I would expect to hear Noella say. Also, you can use the fight money from the peasants to buy more drugs for the Kingpin. Now you're thinking smarter, not harder, Beast. I like it. I will tell a trainer who beats me how to move forward in this gym. Noella's like Bloody Mary. Just pops up out of nowhere. Pretty sure this is the first Dino we have seen in the entire game. Now that is a cool Pokemon. Dino and its evolutions are all very, very cool. Holy crap, the one-hit KO with the crit? This is why you give your dogs drugs, ladies and gentlemen. Holy crap, that was impressive. Wow. Pappuccino, girl, you are standing on business. I love it. Jump from a triangle mark. When you land on a switch on an arm, the dragon's head will move and you can move ahead. I am so proud of Pappuccino right now. So we caught Pappuccino. Pappuccino was the very first Pokemon we ever caught in this game. Pappuccino, I believe, was level 2 when we caught her. She's now level 40 and one-hit KOing dragons. I'm a proud mama right now. Looks at dog. Well, you heard her. A day in my life as a dog owner. So early in the morning, we go to the mall for drugs. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I double check Pappuccino's summary. Yep, met at level 2 on Route 1. Pappuccino has been with us since the very beginning, so I'm a proud mama seeing her thrive under the influence of drugs. Now, I thought I had to come back here. My girl is capable of taking hits. Yes, she is. She's a thickums, okay? And we love that for her. Okay. What am I doing wrong? I'll climb on these arms? Is that what I wanted to do? No. Hang on, let me jump on that button one more time. I feel like we're building up to a death most tragic with all of this reminiscing. Probably, knowing my luck. I'm just jinxing my sweet, sweet pup. I rewatched the VODs, there was no faith in Pappuccino, and yet... here we are. Here we are. Do you understand how the dragon's heads move? Yeah, I think I do now. I gotta jump on the buttons. Hey gamer, to be fair, Drayden is the sweeper. It's all building up to this. We've got Iris in our version of the game, actually, but yeah. That's gonna be where the real challenge begins. But we've gotta celebrate the small victories, okay? We've gotta cheer on our sweet, sweet Puppuccino here. Especially if the dragons just want to keep setting up. I'll take that. Are there any more encounters left? No, not outside the gym. All we've got are these gym trainers now in terms of encounters. Or, you meant catching wild Pokemon. Yeah, no, none of those before the gym leader either. There will be some after we defeat the gym leader, but nothing prior to. Gotta go back to work. If someone dies, I blame everyone except for TS. Have a good evening at work, Beast. Thanks for hanging out. That'll get our girl to level 41. What a good puppy. And down goes Jose. You're strong. I guess you want to know about the dragon's heads pretty badly. The dragon's arms go up and down, and depending on the arms, the dragon's heads turn right and left and move up and down too. Listen, here's a hint. If both arms point down, the dragon's head sinks down too. Noted. Okay, that's working. It's a pretty cool gym, I gotta say. Imagine manipulating a giant dragon statue like this and crawling over its back. Are you happy just hanging out with Pokemon, or do they have to be strong? We'll see which type you are. What if it's both? What if I like hanging out with cuties, but I don't mind if they're also strong? Ace Trainer Clara. Can you imagine the mechanics keeping this gym working? Yeah. One dog to fight all the dragons is just fun to watch. Literally, just one little doggo against a whole squad of dragons. Do you prefer strong or cute Pokemon? Sends out Puppuccino. Oh, I see. Both. Exactly. Your Pokemon seem to be happy just hanging around with you. Who's a good girl? Yes, you are, Puppuccino. Every person loves Pokemon in a different way. Getting strong with my Pokemon. That's the way I choose. So at this point, Boofadiz has gotten to level 37, which is the same level as Yamama, so what I'm gonna do is actually take the experience share from Boofadiz, meaning both a Puppuccino and Weed's share of the experience will rise, which I think will be better. Gym leader's just leaning over the edge, heavy breathing, scared of the dog. Ah yes, Weed the grass type, yes, yes, yes. Very original, right? Yeah, I got a very creative chat around here. They all voted to name the grass type Weed, and who am I to say no? Thanks for coming! I happily welcome you, but I may be a little rough on you. That's a weird thing to say. Alright. Let's do this. Veteran Hugo. Hey! He's got his very own devil. Ooh, he's got the rough skin. That's my girl! Look at Puppuccino taking down Satan! Who's the goodest girl? You are! Also, GG's to Wee, growing to level 31. Down goes Hugo. Ah, my heart aches! Not your heart. Dude, keep it together. Advancing or retreating is up to you, but if you proceed, prepare yourself. Moving forward half-heartedly is disrespectful to your Pokemon. Sure, whatever you say, dude. Yeah, do we have an ether? Yes. That's just what I needed. I love this song. Oh yeah, a classic. The gym theme. Gotta love it. I will test you to see how well you really know Pokemon. There's a lot of trainers in this gym, which is good. We're getting that last minute experience before we have to fight Iris. We're starting to get to the point now where some of the Pokemon we're fighting are lower level than we are, which is nice to see. Coming in, that was not the case. Ooh, puppy! One hit KO! I feel like literally a proud mama. Watching Puppuccino wreck all these dragons. We don't even have a type advantage. This is just raw strength from our girl. And I love this for her. Puppy to Street Sweeper. What's kind of annoying is that you don't get Dino until later in the game, and it evolves much later. Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing about a lot of dragon Pokemon, actually. In most games, you don't get dragons until endgame. Is it just me, or does Druddigon look like it was drawn with crayons? No, absolutely. I totally agree. It looks like a 5-year-old made and colored it. It looks like if you asked a 5-year-old what a dragon looked like, they would draw this. I got Rocky Helmet, so I'm just gonna let him keep bashing his head against my Rocky Helmet until he goes down. Not much later, actually. Dino's available on Victory Road. Oh! Maybe we'll get one sooner rather than later, then. But yeah, I mean, that is endgame. But in terms of where we're at, we are basically in the endgame, so... Alright, one more left. Fracture. We'll let him finish himself off on the Rocky Helmet. Oh, so close. Remind me to remind you about the encounters on Victory Road once we get there. Okay. Capable of taking hits indeed. Yeah, Puppuccino is showing off her Thickum status. I just got a Twitch alert to check out the VOD for Tallara. I assume it means last stream. Stop what you're doing. Don't watch her live stream right now. Go back and watch the VOD. Whew. That made my butthole clench a little bit. Whew. My heart skipped a little beat seeing Puppetino's health drop so fast. I didn't like that, Tom. I didn't like that one bit. Whew. Okay. It's fine. Everything's good. We're fine. We heal up Puppy. And we keep moving. There must not be many trainers left, you'd have to think. I see a girl over there with pigtails. Will you play Black and White too? Many people have asked me that, so my plan from the very start was to play through every single generation of Pokemon and do a Nuzlocke run. This is now our second to last generation. We've done gens 1, 2, 3, 4, this is 5, obviously. We've done 6, we've done 8, we've done 9. So the only gen after this one that we haven't done is Generation 7. However, I really do not like Generation 7, and I do not think Generation 7 is very conducive to a Nuzlocke run because it's so different in terms of formula from other Pokemon games. I think it might be difficult. So what I'm thinking of doing is after this run, we do one more Nuzlocke, which would be the final generation. But rather than doing Generation 7, which is Alola, we do Black and White 2 instead. That's one idea that I'm seriously considering. I haven't made up my mind either way. I usually take breaks in between my Nuzlocke runs, so like we probably wouldn't do another Nuzlocke till the end of this year, if we were to do another one, but yeah, I'm certainly considering it. We'll see how this one goes. Maybe I would want to do a Nuzlocke ever again, depending on how this one turns out. Puppy is so close, level 42. I do not like that. No! One hit KO. We lost Puppetino.
It's okay, he's not real. Sounded like someone actually died in here.
He did. My virtual puppy dog. It was a super effective crit.
I heard the gas, the no, and then the silence.
I really thought Puppetino was gonna carry us through this gym. It's okay. It's not real. She was real in our hearts, okay? I literally spent this entire gym gassing up Puppetino, how I caught her on Route 1 as a level 2, and I leveled her all the way up to level 41, and she was gonna be the hero of this gym.
Don't cry about this dog.
And she has met an untimely demise, and now we are so fucked. I guess it's Leonardo's turn?
Your mom's still there?
Your mama sucks.
Oh, don't say that. Mind your fucking mouth.
Suing for false advertisement. It clearly stated she could take the hits. She could not. Me 15 minutes ago. I feel like we're building up to a death most tragic with all of this reminiscing, and yep, you were right. I mean, there was nothing I could do about that. Type advantage, crit, and I had just knocked out the Pokemon in front of it, so revenge was even stronger. There was literally nothing I could do. A death so shocking it pulled Kirky out of Overwatch. Oh my god, I can't believe that happened. Okay, I guess we needed Boofadies after all, because we don't have a normal type on our team anymore. feel like I needed a minute to compose myself. Talk about getting your feet swept out from underneath you. That's exactly how it feels right now. Like I got the wind knocked out of me. We had so much wind in our sails, we were full steam ahead. Our puppy was literally soloing the gym. See, now we need to play Black and White 2 to find Puppuccino's child, Pupsicle. I mean, luckily all hope is not lost. Leonardo is still our strongest Pokemon at level 43. But this still sucks. This sucks a lot. Okay. Well, there's nothing to do but press on. I'm going to give Leonardo the Rocky Helmet. Because that seemed to be good here against some of these guys. We're taking the EXP share from Weed because Leonardo needs every potential advantage that she can get. Devil, I guess, has to be prepared to sacrifice herself if needed. I mean, everybody has to be prepared to sacrifice themselves if needed to support Leonardo on the path to victory. We're not gonna look too far ahead. We're just gonna look to the next challenge in front of us, which is defeating Iris, and if it means we have to lose 5 out of 6 Pokemon to beat her, so be it. We take it one step at a time, we do what we can. Alright. This is the most concerned I think I've been in the entire Nuzlocke. Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. And that I have to make. Oh, we're still not done with the trainers. Okay. We have 10 years experience battling. I give you a taste of a veteran's skill. Well, I've got 25 years experience battling, man. So let's do this. I guess it's useful we got a new normal type after all. We're gonna lose Boofadis. I feel it now. We might. Hopefully we don't lose anybody. Hopefully Leonardo can just tank this, but I really don't know how this is gonna go. We're just gonna have to see. We're just gonna use Leonardo with Smackdown to get the stab advantage and just do as much damage as we can. Luckily we've got Rocky Helmet, which helps a little bit in terms of damage. The issue, like Gamer said, is speed now. Unfortunately, Leonardo is not nearly as fast as Puppy was. Which is something we have to take into account, because they are always going to hit first. But all we can do is keep moving forward. Show's not over until the curtain falls. The worst part about losing Puppuccino, I mean, there's many terrible parts about losing Puppuccino, but we now don't have the Intimidate factor either, which is cutting some of their attacks in half. Which means they are going to start doing a lot more damage, especially if they double buff with Dragon Dance. Oh, I'm scared. I hope he doesn't one-hit KO me on the other side. He's double buffed. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, no, he's gonna use taunt? Okay, that's fine. On the bright side, this is the last trainer before Iris. Okay. I love how dragons get to just click a move twice and be a problem. This is the moment where I wish my big turtle had quick attack. We're just gonna have to hope we survive this move. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, thank God. Okay. We were able to survive a Dragon Claw even though it was double buffed. So that's a point in our favor. That's a point in our favor. Okay. To be fair, if a turtle learns quick attack, someone needs to be fired. Whew. Okay. Now we just have to make it to Iris, I guess? Which way do I have to go? This way? Yep. Okay. I know some of our viewers are in ad purgatory right now, so I won't start the gym battle until everyone is back and with us. Let's take a minute to save our game. And then yeah, let's take a close look at Leonardo here. Sassy nature. So the ability is Solid Rock, which reduces damage from super effective attacks, which is normally good, but in this specific instance, not that great, because none of the dragons will probably know anything super effective against Leonardo, but in the case that they do, Solid Rock will help us. Also, as you can see, Leonardo's highest stat by far, is defense, which is good, because most of the dragons are physical attackers, so that's a point in our favor as well. Is there any sort of moves maybe we should teach Leonardo before we head into battle? Pretty sure I've already went over our potential moves, but we'll see. So he's a physical attacker. Retaliate. Payback, Shadow Claw. Acrobatics, Skydrop, Scald, Thief. Yeah, there's nothing really good here. Brick Break, Shadow Ball, Dig. I mean, we could teach him Dig, I guess, just in case we need to escape from something. Yeah, maybe we teach Leonardo Dig just as basically a cover our ass situation. You never know when we might need just one turn. God knows one turn can be the difference between winning and losing. So let's replace Bulldoze with Dig. Okay. How are you doing in terms of PP? If we have an ether, we can use it on SmackDown. Okay. I think we are as prepared as we can be. We basically have 3 sacrificial lambs heading into the battle. Yamama, Weed, Bufadiz will be swapped in simply to be meat shields. Devil probably won't last long either. Oh, I'm so worried. Okay. This is it, folks. The 8th and final gym battle is here. We have somehow found our way out of some very sticky situations in the past. One memory that comes to mind is gym leader number 2, Lenora, I believe was her name. She killed our starter. She killed 2 Pokemon, I believe, during our gym battle. Things definitely weren't looking good, but we managed to get out of that. And now here we are, in front of the 8th gym leader, so I'm just hoping we got one more rabbit to pull out of this hat. and we can manage to get through this and get out to the other side. Okay. Let's do it. Here we are. It's the final countdown, baby. Hi, I'm Iris, the amazingly strong gym leader. Tell me, what Pokemon are you using? How will you fight? Ooh, I'm super curious, so let's just get started. Here we go. 3 Pokemon. Come on, Leonardo, I believe in you. I'm gonna buy you so much pizza if you can do this. The pain of my Pokemon, I feel it too. Okay, he's double buffed. We just have to hope and pray that Leonardo can hold out. Question, why are we using a 50 power move in Smackdown when we have an 80 power move in Crunch? Because Smackdown is a rock type move, Leonardo is a rock type Pokemon, which means it gets the same type attack bonus. So it does more damage. Okay, Leonardo. Take it. Oh! Interesting third option. Iris used the Hyper Potion. What's Leonardo's highest stat? It's attack. I love Iris as a concept. I just spiritually bond with the Dragon Dance spam lizards. I'm not in danger, I am the danger. Wouldn't that only be 1.5 times power, so 75 power instead of 80? Yeah, I thought it was double. Is it 1.5 or double? What is the bonus for stab? No, it's 1.5. Okay, I mean, I guess they'll basically be the same. One is 75, one is 80. We can try Crunch. That extra 5 may make the difference, I guess. Okay. None of it matters unless we can tank this hit that I know that's coming. Double buffed. No, he's gonna triple buff instead? Oh, now I'm worried, because now I don't think we can tank it. I think if he hits us, we're dead. So now I'm wondering... Is it worth sending out someone else? I mean, then we're just gonna be stuck in an endless cycle of him killing me. I don't think we have any X items. We do. X attack and X accuracy. I should have used the X attack before. Do you think she might heal? That's our only hope, I think. Is if she heals instead of decides to attack. I mean, she did heal it the last time it was in the red. I'm trying to figure out what the best thing to do here is. Option number 1, we hope she heals, we use Crunch, she's dead. Option number 2, we don't think she heals, so we send out another Pokemon to take the hit. But I just feel like that's useless. Because she has higher speed, so no matter what, we have to take the hit. Even if we send out someone else, they die, Leonardo would then still have to come back in and would still have to take the hit before he can get a hit off. Does anyone have a priority move? Well, it wouldn't work if we're swapping them into battle, though. They're gonna get hit no matter what. Just switch to a fairy type. Throw in a puffball replacement. I think our only option is to just pray she heals him. Oh, I guess you mean we'd sacrifice someone and then bring in another Pokemon who would then maybe have quick attack. I see. I see what you mean, Seth. I don't know that anyone does. I mean, on the bright side, I guess, if someone dies, Boofadiz has revenge, which we can pull out. Also, do we know exactly what move is going to be used next? No, we don't. It's rolling the dice. If it was me, I would be using Dragon Claw and killing me, but she very well could use any number of other moves. I think we've just gotta hope she heals or doesn't use Dragon Claw or that Leonardo can tank it. I think that's our only viable option. I don't think swapping in anybody else here is going to help us. I really don't. It's just going to put us in the same situation and then we're down a Pokemon. I think we just have to use Crunch and hope for the best. We're not dead yet! We're not dead yet! But we might be dead now. We're still faced with the same problem. Muffin, quick! Trigger a power surge! Wait, why did I get to go first that time? What the hell? Oh, it's a miracle! It's a miracle! It's a miracle! It's a miracle! It's an absolute miracle! Okay. 1 down. 2 to go. So we're gonna get a free switch. We are gonna switch in Yamama. She's got high defense. She might be able to tank a couple of hits. We'll get Leonardo healed up. We might be able to give him a burn. Yeah. Send in Yamama next. Yamama is going to use a max potion on Leonardo and hopefully take a hit. Definitely not going to take a hit. Oh! Note to self, don't doubt Yamama. Okay, so Yamama not only tanked that hit so that we were able to heal Leonardo, also her ability activated, which means Druddigon no longer has the sheer force ability. Question is, No, that last hit took more than 50% of her HP. What's her speed, though? I'm pretty sure she's slow as hell. Yeah, now it has Mummy. See, I'm wondering if I could get a Will-O-Wisp off and burn him, but I don't know if I can. At this point, it doesn't really matter. The fact that we were able to get Leonardo healed and we got rid of Dredagon's ability is a 2-for-1, so... We'll see if we can get a Will-O-Wisp off. I expect Yamama's gonna die here, though. Oh my god. We might just be able to stall till Dredagon burns itself to death? Happy Mother's Day, folks! I might be able to get a couple hits in here! Why is he doing so much less damage now? Because he doesn't have sheer force. That's why! Mummy saved Yamama! Oh, that and burn cuts physical attack by half! Holy shit! I think Yamama can take down Dredagon! Oh! 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 Okay, that throws a wrench in the plans. I didn't realize Dragon Tail could bring out someone new? Huh. Okay, this is still fine. Oh, this is fine. Okay. Easy. Easy, 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 easy. One left. Now, Haxorus. I think we're gonna send Yamama in again and see what she can do. She can eliminate whatever Haxorus's ability is, and she can burn him. I think Yamama needs one more time in the spotlight. Just passing Mummy around like goddamn Pink Eye at a sleepaway camp. Okay, here it is. No, not yet! No, we can fight on! I just need you to survive this, Mama. I just need you to survive this, Mama! Coming out of left field, we all thought Puppuccino was going to be the MVP of this gym. Should've known, right? When your back's against the wall, when you've got no one else to turn to, who do you call? Your mama. Honestly, I'm just gonna stall this. If he can't kill me in one hit... I've got infinite max potions. I don't even need to use one here. We can get a hit in. Shadow Ball, go. Holy crap. Your mama is so thick. Girly is tanking like you would not believe. Okay, he's gonna get rid of her. Who do we got? This could not be set up any more perfectly. Holy crap, we did it! Oh my god! Oh my god, we did it! I can't believe we did it. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I was really worried at multiple points during that battle that we were not going to get through this. That took some luck. Absolutely, it took some luck, and it absolutely took some strategy. Thank you to the Poke Gods. I was really, really, really worried when we lost Puppuccino. I was really, really, really worried when we got stuck at that sort of impasse against her first Pokemon. I thought that was gonna be it. And then your mama came in and saved the goddamn day. And apparently, Mummy is the best ability ever. Mummy, Will-O-Wisp, and a high defense stat is what just got us through that battle. Her living at 1 HP with some divine intervention type shit. I'm just like, I'm kind of at a loss for words right now. I can't believe we pulled that off. That was looking so bad. Oh my god, Mummy got that dog in her. There's a couple of weird exceptions, but the AI will always prioritize healing if it's in range, even if it could otherwise kill, in this game anyway. Well, that worked out for us. AI behavior paired with, yeah, a bit of luck, a bit of thick Pokemon, a bit of burning, ability, just everything came together for the perfect storm. And guys, I am so excited to say these words. We just got the 8th and final gym badge. I feel like I can breathe. I can't believe we only lost 1 Pokemon in this gym. I'm shocked. I thought we were gonna lose them all. I thought we were gonna have to use multiple sacrifices in that battle. We did it somehow. We somehow did it. With Puppuccino gone, now Buffa has a stage to shine on as the only normal type? Exactly. Who would have thunk? Whoa, that was so cool. I'm so happy I could battle a trainer as strong as you. There it is, folks. Oh, I could cry seeing that. Oh my god. We did it. We will miss you, little pup, but you will never be forgotten because of your sacrifice. We received the legend badge from Iris. And yes, I have to apologize to Alana for telling her that your mama sucks. I need to go and say, correction, your mama is the MVP of tonight's stream. Hey, that's your 8th badge, right? That's so cool. Now, every Pokemon will do what you ask, no matter how big they are. Know what? I'll give you this TM, too. TM82 Dragontail. Dragontail doesn't just do damage, it sends the other Pokemon back to its Pokeball, too. Ooh, hey, I wonder how Mr. Alder is doing. I wonder if he's battling that trainer called N in the Pokemon League right now. Do you know about the Pokemon League? It's past Victory Road, at the end of Route 10. Luckily, we've already cleared out Route 10, so we don't gotta worry about that either. If I was an artist, I would draw a funeral for Puppuccino where they put the badge on her, cause she was the true legend, oh Zev! Now you're really gonna make me cry, oh. You beat the gym leader? Wow, that's amazing. Oh, by the way, since I gave you all that fresh water, don't you owe me some of your winnings? I'm kidding, it's just a joke. No, seriously, congratulations. You know what we're gonna do right now before we do anything else? We are gonna save our game. I don't ever want to fight you again, Iris. Never, ever, ever again. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I'm so relieved. I am all of the emotions right now. Oh, look who's waiting for us. Hello. How is Iris doing? Oh, I came to report on how to resurrect the legendary Zekrom. I thought it would be better to tell you in person than over the X-transceiver. And as for the conclusion, well, I haven't figured it out yet. I'm sure the Pokemon will wake up when it deems someone worthy. More importantly, aren't you amazing? You have all 8 of Univa's gym badges now, right? You've become so strong. You probably don't even know it, but you've changed a lot since you left New Vema Town. Well then, I'll show you where such a strong trainer should head next. Pass through that gate, go down Route 10, and you'll arrive at the badge check gates. Once you get through Victory Road, which is past the gates, you're finally at the Pokemon League. Oh, that just made me think of when I was showing you around the Pokemon Center in Accumula Town. Tallara, do you regret setting out on your Pokemon journey? No, even though there have been the lowest of lows, there have also been the highest of highs. This Nuzlocke has been a roller coaster that I'm not quite ready to get off of yet. Thanks, that's the greatest answer you could give. I was really happy to be able to give you 3 of those Pokemon as a present, because Pokemon create chances to meet more wonderful people in Pokemon. Tallara, this is a present for you. We got a Master Ball! This Master Ball is the most powerful kind of Pokeball. It can catch any Pokemon without fail. This is the only way I can support you, except to say, be true to yourself. No matter what happens, stay strong and keep going with your Pokemon. See you! Don't tell her what happened to that Pokemon she gifted us. Y'all know that scene from Inside Out when they leave Bing Bong and it made tons of grown adults sob because Bing Bong's like, go on without me or whatever. The other Mons were like, we did it, and Puppuccino was Bing Bong. Ooh, that hits me right in the feels. Ooh. I love this Victory Road. The badge check gates are so cool. Such a cool concept. Yeah, from what I remember, I really enjoy this one too. Alrighty. Unfortunately, we now have to say goodbye to our oldest friend. Puppuccino, I bragged about you so much in the last gym. We met you on Route 1 when you were level 2. You have held it down for so long. You have been a staple on this team. But it's time to go to a farm upstate. Rest in peace, sweet, sweet pup. And then there were 5. You may be wondering, why don't you take someone from your PC and add them to your party? I'm going to leave an open spot because I'm very hopeful we are going to catch someone really good on Victory Road that's going to slot in here on this team. Because we don't have a ton of great options. We've got Palpitoad, Minccino, Fungus, Stunfisk, and Leopard. If anyone, I would probably grab Stunfisk, and that's an option. But I think I'm gonna leave this spot open as a good omen for us to catch something good in Victory Road. Okay. Now, there's a couple things we have to do before we set out. First, we need to give the EXP share back to Weed. Then, we need to give Yamama and Bouffadees some items to hold. I think we give Yamama the Shell Bell and make her the ultimate tank. And then we give Bouffadees maybe Scope Lens? Yeah, I think we give him Scope Lens. Weed's holding the EXP share right now, so that's her current item, but we'll pick something out for her later when she's caught up in leveling. Okay, so on the topic of Victory Road encounters, do you want any of the following? Heatmore, Rufflet, Mienfoo, Fracture, or Durant, Boldore, Dino, Woobat, and Mienfoo? Weed levels up with happiness, so maybe you should run around for a couple of minutes with the bell. Oh, we could do that. That's a good idea, actually. I forgot that she leveled up that way. Out of the ones you listed, I mean, as much as I would love another dragon type, we don't need another dragon type, so we already have one. So I would prefer to have Heatmore, Rufflet. We've also got a rock type, too. Probably Heatmore, Rufflet, or Mienfoo would be our best options. Not level, but evolve. Yeah, I knew what you mean. Yeah, good idea. Okay. While we head on up to the Victory Road, we can let Weed hold the Soothe Bell. That's a good call, gamer. Watch it be a Woobat. Heatmore's a 45% roll in the first area. I feel like Heatmore would be a decent addition to the team. I mean, we don't have any fire types. I wouldn't be mad if we got a Heatmore. Hi, trainer. Do you have a minute? I just heard this on the X transceiver. There's a big storm on Route 7, and the storm seems to be different from a natural phenomenon. So strange. Very strange. Okay, I don't know. Is she trying to tell me I should go to Route 7? I'm pretty sure we've already had our encounter on Route 7, so if something weird is happening on Route 7, it's not like we can really capitalize on it. Let's just go to Victory Road for now. I feel like it's, oh! I was gonna say, I feel like it's a good time for us to celebrate by opening all those gates at the badge check, but it looks like we might have something to do before that. Tallara! Drayden and Professor Juniper told me. You're heading for the Pokemon League, right? Since it's Alder, since it's the champion, I think it will be alright. Worst case scenario, you'll be battling Team Plasma's boss, and I need to know if you can handle it. Okay, if I'd known we were fighting Karen, I would have let Weed hold on to the EXP share, but anyway. Can we survive a legendary encounter? We've got our Master Balls. We can chuck it at the legendary Pokemon. I will use everything that I've learned on this journey. Oh, dang. The crit and I flinched? Jeez Louise. Could that have been any worse? Next up is Superior. Should we send in Devil or should we send in Yamama? I think we'll send in Devil and we'll switch to Yamama if required. Holy crap, his Superior's level 45? Shit. Well, that's not ideal. And we did, like, no damage with Dragon Claw. Okay. Ah! I was hoping that Dragon Claw was gonna finish it off. Okay, we're doing alright. Heal. Leaf Blade. Is that gonna do more or less than Slam? More! It's not very effective, but it still took almost half my HP. Luckily, Rough Skin is keeping us in it here. Leaf Blade smacks you with its tail? Yeah, it must be, because it's making physical contact with me such that Rough Skin is activating, so... Okay, we were 5 levels lower than Superior, but somehow we managed to do it. I think we just keep in Devil. We don't really have any better options, especially because Leopard's dark, so I do not want to send in Yamama. Let's just see what we can do here. Keep healing. Dragon Claw. No! Well, we might need a Dragon-type Pokemon in Victory Road after all. Critical hits are friggin' killing us tonight, man. We got past his level 45 just to get killed by his level 43. Damn it! It's all on you now, Leonardo. Aqua Tail, what are you? User attacks by swinging his tail as if it were a vicious wave in a raging storm. 90 power, 90 accuracy. Not nearly as good as Surf. No, wait, though. Leonardo is a physical attacker, not a special attacker. So he might actually do more damage with Aqua Tail. But... it only has 90 accuracy is the issue. And I guess we could replace Dig. If I change my mind later, we have the TM for Dig. We could just get it back. Let's just learn it for now, and I'll take a closer look at Leonardo's stats later. It's easier to replace Dig than it would be to get Aqua Tail back, so let's do this. Okay, Karen, how many more Pokemon do you got? One more. Simipour. This would be the perfect time for Weed to make her debut, but, I don't know if we should just keep Leonardo in. I mean, he won't be very effective, but Simipour also won't be very effective against us. Yeah, I'll just keep him in. My Pokemon and I will put all our energy into this battle. Yeah, shut up, Karen. Devil's joining Puppuccino in the farm upstate. We're gonna have to roll a 10% Fracture or a 20% Dino on Victory Road, I guess. Those odds alone tell me we should probably stall the encounter until we hit the cave. Yeah. After this, I will go back to town and make sure we're stocked up on repels. Okay. Thank you. You're really great. Thanks, Karen. You're not. Oh my god, that was so stressful. Yep, you're something else, and I mean that sincerely. Right, now I have to make your Pokemon healthy. Oh, thanks, Karen. Right now, there's no way I can compete with you, Tallara. If there's anything I can do to help in the battle with N, just say so. Tallara, there's not much I can do to help you, but I want you to have these. Max revives? That's very not useful for me in this Nuzlocke challenge, but thank you, Bianca. It's the thought that counts. Still, it's kind of funny. Everyone's so different. Funny? At a time like this? Come on, Karen, could you smile just for once? Now is not the time for jokes or smiling, Bianca. Taking everything so seriously all the time isn't gonna change anything. Okay, yeah. Maybe she's right. We need to stop taking ourselves so seriously. The run is still alive. We've got the opportunity for great Pokemon to be added to the team soon. We're going through Victory Road. We'll get some additions there. We'll soon be able to catch the legendary Pokemon, which we can add to our team. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. I know you're into Nuzlocke, but take these max revives. I mean, it's free money, I guess. Taking everything so seriously all the time isn't going to change anything. You know, since we met our Pokemon and walked the same roads together, a lot has happened. We've all changed a lot. We found out that the things we want to do and the things we can do are different for each of us, right? That's what's made our journey so worth it. Somehow, all this just makes me happy. So that's what you mean. You're right that we're all different and we should do the things that we can do. There are as many truths and ideals as there are people in Pokemon. The most important thing is that we help one another out. That's why people in Pokemon are always by each other's side. That's what I've come to think lately. Tallara, if anything happens to you or Alder, I'll do everything I can to help you. That's why I have to keep training and getting stronger. Just don't be reckless, okay? He's gone. Tallara, me too. I'll do my best to help if I can. So, I wish I could say something, like, totally inspiring, you know? Okay. Best foot forward. Thank you, Bianca. That is inspiring. That's exactly what I need to hear right now. We're gonna put our best foot forward, and we're gonna keep moving. Although, ironically, right now we're gonna go backwards. Back to the Pokemon Center. Make sure we've got enough repels before we go do the badge check. I guess we also have a funeral to attend. Forgot about that. Yeah, forgot about that. Alright. Another one bites the dust. Goodbye, Devil. You were with us for a short amount of time, but you were a good one. Because we're now down to 4 Pokemon, I am going to pull a Pokemon out of the PC. We're going to pull out Stunfisk. Flatson. Okay, we will give Flatson and Weed the EXP shares in a bit. I want to continue running around with Weed with the Soothe Bill. And now we're going to head to Victory Road. Here we are. Oh wait, I forgot to buy the repels. That's what I went back there for. Damn it. I got so excited. I completely forgot what I went back for in the first place. Route 10 music is so good. Well, luckily you guys can enjoy it a little bit longer because I have to backtrack once again. Okay, sorry, I'm back. Hi. I need to buy some max repels. I'm gonna buy like 10 of them. And then how are we doing on potions? I think we should still be doing pretty good, but oh, we can buy full restores now, so we should buy a bunch of those. Let's buy 7 of those. And then we can sell those max revives that Bianca just gave us. Max revive. Oh, she only gave me 2. But still, that's 4,000 bucks. Alright. Tonight has been a wild night. So I want to do one more thing before we wrap up our stream. And that is celebrate the journey that we've been on so far. The hurdles we've overcome and the victories we've achieved. And I think that will be best done by going through the badge check. Now, I don't know when the encounters start on Victory Road. Like, I don't know if it's right here or not, so just in case, let's pop the repel. The badge check is very poetic, yeah, and I feel like that's what we need right now. Alright, let's do this. Remember to have your strongest Pokemon at the front, too. Done. Halt! Unqualified ones shall not pass. The key to open this closed gate is the trio badge. Oh, holder of the trio badge. Challenge all that you face. Halt! The key to open this gate is the basic badge. Oh, holder of the basic badge. Show the knowledge you've obtained. Halt! The key to open this gate is the insect badge. Oh, holder of the insect badge. Fight valiantly like an insect. Halt! The key to open this gate is the bolt badge. Oh, holder of the bolt badge. Unfurl a shocking battle. Okay, we get it, guards. Yeah, I wish their dialogue varied a little. Is this guy stuck here? Gates are placed at the border of one space and another space. In other words, gates mean that the world beyond here is a different world. It does feel like every time you pass through a gate, you're going to a different world. And you remember the gym leader who gave you the badge at the same time. But without the Quake badge, you cannot proceed. I feel like this guy's being a little dramatic. It's just a gate, but anyway. Is this motherfucker mansplaining gates? He sure is. Halt! The key to open this gate is the Quake badge. Halt! Let me see your ID in the form of a gym badge. Can you slowly unlock these throughout the game or something? Why are they all stopping you? I don't think you technically could make it here, because usually your progress is barred until you get the requisite gym badge, so I think they're just doing this for dramatic effect. Halt! You can't enter this gate! Gate opens. Never mind. Oh, holder of the Quake badge! Make your foes' hearts tremble! Halt! The key to open this gate is the Jet badge. If this is for dramatic effect, it's falling flat on its face for me, says Meerkat. It would be better if their dialogue was a little bit more varied. I think opening the gates and going through all these different environments that remind you of the gym leaders is cool in theory, but the dialogue is quite repetitive. Oh, holder of the Jet badge, blast ahead with tremendous force. Whoa, okay, that's cool. And also, very dangerous. I can't believe they didn't make me sign a waiver before I did that. I'm floating! Mom, look! I'm flying! Halt! The key to open this gate is the freeze badge. The coolest part of this is that each door adds a different instrument. If I remember correctly, the first door is wind ambiance, the second is drums, the third is the timpani, fourth is the tube, fifth is the low strings, sixth is the pizzicato, seventh is the horns, the eighth is the bells, and then trombone. Oh, cool. That's what you gotta focus on then, the music, not the dialogue. Oh, holder of the freeze badge, show the sharp edge of an icicle. Halt! The key to open this gate is the legend badge. Oh, holder of the legend badge, pass through Victory Road, which lies beyond here, and head for the Pokémon League. Prove that you too can be a legend. Oh yeah, we got the full music now. That's sick. Welcome to Victory Road. The road has not been smooth, it has not been easy, but we are here. Somehow, some way, we made it to Victory Road. I think this is a great place for us to end stream for tonight. Listening to this epic backing track, saving our game, and looking forward to hopefully adding a new Pokemon to our team on our next stream. There you have it, folks. All 8 gym badges have been acquired here in Pokemon White. The journey continues. It's not over till we say it's over. It's not over till we lose every single one of these Pokemon, and somehow we keep pulling out victories, and hopefully we can keep doing that till the very end. Regardless, that is it for me, everybody, tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on this lovely Monday evening. I really hope you enjoyed the stream. There was a lot going on. You can't say it was boring. I think you'd be lying if you said it was a boring stream. It was a good stream. It was very entertaining. And it was fantastic having you guys here. Thank you so much, not only for hanging out with me, but also all of the support tonight. Holy moly. TS and Bronny with the resubs. Lucas with the 10 community gift subs. TS with the biddies, Matt with the resub, Lace with the raid. So much support tonight, guys. I really appreciate it. That is obviously never expected, but it is much appreciated. The best thing you can do is just hang out here with me. And so I thank you all so much for doing that. Really appreciate it. I am off now for the rest of the week. So we'll have some time to catch our breath, rest and relax. And look forward to our next streams. I'll be live again Sunday and Monday next week for what might be the last 2 streams of the Nuzlocke Challenge. We're clearly getting close to the end now, folks. So we'll see what happens on our next 2 streams on Sunday and Monday next week. If you're new around here and you want to get caught up on what's happened in the Nuzlocke so far, head on over to the YouTube channel. I do upload all of the VODs from the streams over there. Additionally, I do also make some exclusive Let's Play content. Right now, I'm working my way through a new game called Escape from Ever After, which is like a Paper Mario style RPG. I'm having a lot of fun with it, and it's nice to hear some of you guys are enjoying it as well, so go check that out over on the YouTube channel. And otherwise, yeah, that's it for me. Have a great rest of your Monday, everybody. Take care of yourselves, and hopefully I will see you guys on Sunday for some more Pokemon.